Benita, what is this?
Hey everybody, and welcome to our Wednesday night show and tell at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And you know what time it is. It's time for everybody from the community around the world to come here to this Google Hangout and show up what they're working on, whether it's crafting, cosplay, sewing, 3D printing, electronics, whatever you're working on. We want to see you. We got some Adafruit peeps. We got some people in the community. We want to check it out. We're going to be out of here at 7:50, so take 2 or 3 minutes to show off your project. And unmute your mic when we call on you. Otherwise, kick it off. Who are we going with first? Sorry for that.
We're going to go with No Pedro.
No, Pedro, you're up first.
Yay! Hello, everybody.
Brenton.
Here's what we got this week.
So this week is a simple case for the Halloween.
Updated case for the Halloween. It now fits a bigger battery and the plastic 40mm convex lens.
We added some cute little horns and spikes onto it, but they're
more practical. They are practical spikes.
They have a little stand, and you can decorate a pumpkin in, I don't know.
You just snap it in.
Just snap it in like,
come on. Like I heard the crunch. That is a real pumpkin.
Yay.
He died for instance.
Nice.
Of course, all the files are available as Fusion 360 files, all parametric, so you can edit it if you have a smaller battery. If you don't need the spikes on it, you can take that off. And of course, this will fit inside a foam pumpkin as well, since there are horns and spikes on the front. And it's a very easy project for the last minute decorating of pumpkins.
Yeah, get the family involved. We had our folks help out with the horns here. Yeah. These are just cardboard cut out, hand cut, and some, what is it? The
foam and
some
like
felt.
Yeah,
stuff like
super
that.
Easy. You get all the files. And we talked about it for a whole hour. You can check out the sneak peek of a future project that I've been working on. So tune in for that.
All right, thanks, folks.
Guys.
All right, next up.
Go to
JP.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
I have a cool thing to show here. It's simple, but it's just putting things together. I've taken one of our wings. This is the thermal imaging camera wing, and I've stuck it onto the hollow wing. So let me power this up. I'm running a big battery on it, but this will give us thermal imaging on the display. And you can see my little hot arm there waving around.
You can see your hot lights too above the.
Yeah, the lights are definitely. Yeah, look at that.
Ooh, ghosty.
Danger. So I'm so excited about this because it's all super compact. All you've got is one part you're adding to it, since the hollow wing already has all the other good stuff built on it for the display. And I just modified some of our Arduino code that we had for one of our other demos to use this display instead of another one. So super easy, fun project, compact little thermal imaging camera.
You've already got it, Halloween. You can make it even better.
Yeah, it's true. And I've got some fun display stuff going on the show tomorrow. So tune in 4 o'clock Eastern time to Jump Park's workshop, and we'll be building a cool thing.
Okay, go build cool things tomorrow.
Right on.
Thanks, JP. Next up, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Hi. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
So I wanted to tell you about an assistive technology project that I've been working on for like over a year. And finally, since we got M4 processors, it's actually practical. So what this is, I'll just show you here. It's a box and a bunch of switches, and this is just a test box. The idea is that somebody who I'm working with somebody who does not have good hand control, but he has foot control. And he is actually a film producer and editor, and he uses things like Adobe Premiere, but he does it using a chin-operated joystick and a single foot button on the floor that serves as a mouse. So it's a very slow process for him, like Control, Shift, K, or something like that, or use the drop-down menu. So what he really wanted was something that could do keyboard and mouse shortcuts with multiple foot buttons. So foot buttons look like something like this, except bigger. They're round. They're called pancake switches. And so what I wrote in CircuitPython was something that lets you map various button presses to various things that it'll send mouse and keyboard events. And the idea is, because CircuitPython presents a USB drive, I can read all that mapping information from a file, and he can edit the file anytime he wants to change the shortcuts. So I don't have to keep showing up to say, oh, what do you want this week? You want Control-Shift-K to do that, and you want to have double-click mouse and so forth.
Yay! Go
I've implemented that. And
go download an IDE, and now like, oh wait,
like edit .bat file.
Update Java.
Right. So this is just like, oh, just edit the file. And so I'll share an example of the file here. Here we go. So this is what's in the file. I've tried to make it easy for him to type. So what happens is you press button 1 and it cycles through those three things. You press button 2 and it cycles through those 3 things. And then when you want one of those things to happen, and it just shows on a display on this box. And when you want one of those things to happen, you press the sort of the master do it button and it'll execute that thing.
Oh, okay.
That's smart.
So that's the whole idea.
All right, nice work. Thanks, Dan. And this is what prompted Dan to join CircuitPython. So this is the Ultra project, and I'm glad you're finishing it. That's great.
Right, finally. Thank
All
you.
right. Yeah. Next up, Erin.
This week I am working on a t-shirt project. I have a vinyl cutter, and I made a pretty little t-shirt.
Nice.
And just a really simple project. Inside the pocket, I put a circuit playground and put a shake sensor on it so that whenever I move or dance or jump around, and the little mermaid has sparkles coming out of her hand. It's really fun. It's
simple but effective.
Super easy project. It's just a circuit playground with a battery plugged in, no soldering or anything like that, and a little piece of Velcro stuck to the front. And I did it in MakeCode, so this is something like a little kid could do. It's just really easy and a lot of fun with the vinyl cutter. I'm having a blast. So.
Okay. Yeah, and that guide will be live soon. So everybody, if you want to build that, keep an eye on the learning system. We'll have it live very shortly. All right. Thanks. Scott, what are you Pythoning? You can unmute your mic.
Sorry.
There you go.
Not Pythoning. Well, the thing I have to show is not Python running yet.
Woo.
But I don't know if I can just tilt it. It's kind of large.
It's an old Apple IIe.
I think it's a C. It looks like an E to me, but I think it's actually a C.
Okay, but it's missing an 8 key. That's good.
Yeah, it's actually on the counter. I have the key. It just doesn't stay. The cool thing I didn't realize these did, because I was pretty young when these were a thing, is that they have this really cool, like, pop the hood sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which is really
Why are you going to install your 80-character card otherwise?
I know. So there's a look at the guts. People want to see the guts. They've got these expansion cards and stuff that I know people make new stuff for, and of course, whenever I find the time, it'd be cool to have it run CircuitPython, like the Game Boy would as well. So I know I haven't shown this off, so I grabbed it and thought people would get a kick out of the popping the hood on the Apple II.
Love it. Thanks for coming by with the old computer.
No problem.
All right.
Okay, next up we're going to go to Blitz City.
Hey, Blitz City.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
So I've got a Halloween-themed project. So I modeled this Jackolantern in Fusion 360, and it has a little lid, and you can turn on the electronics inside, and you get blinking LEDs. It's got a Gemma M0 with LiPo battery attached. It's running CircuitPython just to run some PWM to 2 LEDs. And yeah.
Can you hold it up? It's adorable. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. All right. Well, thanks for coming by. You're thematic.
Yes, yeah.
And,
'tis the season.
And good work on your videos. We subscribed to your channel.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Adorable.
All right.
All right, next up, Eduardo.
Hello, Eduardo.
Hey, Eduardo. Welcome.
How you doing?
Hello.
First hangout. I hope I'm doing it right.
You're doing great.
Okay. Oh, you can hear me then. I'm showing a wearable that is made with the original Circuit Playground Developers Edition.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be hidden, but you can see it a little bit through the shirt. It's a thing that's supposed to be secret for when you're in an uncomfortable situation in public. Somebody asks you the awkward question in an interview. You know, what is your greatest shortcoming? And or
what's your greatest strength? Yeah.
or the loved one says, does this outfit make me look fat?
Ooh.
And you need a second. You do this.
Oh, it's a little
yeah, you're just
thinking.
Yeah.
Loading.
Second to think, I'm buffering here. You do that, and everybody can see that. All right, my answer is not ready yet.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's a 24 ring, and it's hooked onto a Circuit Playground Developer Edition. Just real easy with a safety pin and a few alligator clips. And it just takes a tap. And even if you don't have the ring, you can throw the switch and do the same thing with the built-in pixels.
Oh, nice.
So that's to save you from awkward situations. All it has is a little 5-volt battery pack in the pocket, and it's just extremely low demand for the people needing to make presentation or packaging. It's something that I was up to.
All right.
Anyway.
Looks great. Congratulations. Well, what that shirt needs is an Ask Seed on Show and Tell sticker, so we're going to send you one. Email support@adafruit.com. We're going to send you a sticker.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You put on your skull.
Oh, he's waiting for his creepy eyes.
Okay.
I think he.
And if you want a sticker, of course, email us too.
Thank you. I'll do so.
All right. Thanks, Roberto.
All right.
And I'm going to share the code as soon as I can figure out GitHub.
Okay.
All right. That's it.
Thanks, Eduardo.
You can stop in our Discord, by the way, Eduardo, if you need some help with GitHub.
We'd love to help you. We've got guides and people who are experts.
GitHub only kind of works if you have a community of people, and we do. Yeah, it takes a village. All right, next up, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa. Oh, can you unmute your mic?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Okay. I have my Hacky Later, which I've been getting ready for the Hackaday SuperCon. It runs with the Raspberry Pi on it. It has a resistive touch screen on it. The keypad has I've written a driver for it, so it basically has almost all the keyboard functions on there. It can, by holding mode and on, it can switch between TI-83 mode, and so it can run with an emulator and regular keyboard mode, and that works with like the second and alpha. This on the inside, I have. Okay, on the inside here, I have a lithium-ion battery with a Power Boost 1000. I have a custom circuit board I have, which does two functions. That has ADC for measuring the battery voltage, and then it also has a shift register for reading the keys on the keyboard and being able to translate that. I've been working on this project for a few months now. Since it has a Raspberry Pi 0W, it has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi capabilities as well. I decided not to go with an audio port because of the Bluetooth and the number of pins. It also has like a HDMI output here with a mini HDMI port, a little charge port on the side here, and you can connect other devices down here into the Raspberry Pi directly.
Wow, excellent work there.
This is fantastic.
That's amazing.
Well, we're sending some badges out there, so you'll be able to have the Halloween badge that's for SuperCon. Everyone's getting one, so if you're there, you'll get one. And then also you get, as seen on the show and tell sticker, you can put right on that calculator. Bring it there, Hacky Later. Email support@Adafruit, and we'll send you one out. You'll have that before SuperCon.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Alyssa. That's great.
Next, Toaster.
All right, Toaster.
Take it away.
What you toasting?
Hey.
Hey, Toaster.
So, can you see my little mouse?
Painting, some drawing.
Digital art, yes. So, this is my costume.
Okay.
You showed up parts of it last week. So what's your costume?
So, yeah, I did show off parts of it, but the parts that I showed off were these. And there's the back wheel here.
Yep.
And yeah, so there's 2 wheels on each foot for both sides. And right here is the leg piece that covers up the rest of my leg.
All right, cool. All right, well, you got a couple more weeks to go.
And this is just this side that's attached to my arm. And basically, say this was a piece. There's sewing elastics. There's a sewing elastic right here, and then my arm goes through there.
Okay.
That's how each piece works, or my leg or something.
All right, adjustable.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right.
All right. Well, keep
Thanks for coming by.
Keep coming back with costume updates, and if you ever want a sticker, you know how to get one.
Yeah.
Go on your leg pieces. All right, thanks, Tester.
Next. Pierre.
Pierre.
He accidentally hit the hang up button, which is like right next to the mute button. If he comes back, we'll go to him. But I think the only person left is
Sophie.
Sophie, hey Sophie.
Oh hey, you were so still. I thought it was an image. Hey Sophie.
Hi. Oh no, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hi Sophie.
Let me just tell Pierre. Hey, Pierre, we'll go back to you in 1 second.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. We got plenty of time.
So I have my theremin pumpkin. It's actually I made this pumpkin theremin out of a real pumpkin, which was actually a terrible idea because the pumpkin sort of melted apart and molded. So now I've got it in a foam pumpkin. So I'm just gonna see if it'll work for you now. But it's got a ultrasonic range sensor here, and then it's a circuit playground inside, and a little speaker there. So when I turn it on, can you hear that?
Yeah, it's beepy.
So as I move my hand away, it changes the pitch. And it's just really simple. It's just taking the distance measurement and converting that into a frequency and then beeping that frequency for just a little split second. So it's actually really simple, but I'm so stoked to have gotten it working because I'm pretty new to CircuitPython, and I actually wrote this in CircuitPython. So
yay!
Yay!
Congratulations.
But it's kind of based on a tutorial that someone wrote that is a learning guide actually for using this sensor with the Circuit Playground, but they did it in MakeCode. So I kind of had to start over to do it in CircuitPython. So that's my pumpkin.
Hey, that's your pumpkin.
Great first project. Well, you want a sticker, email support at Adafruit. There's plenty of room on the pumpkin for stickers.
And because it's foam, you can use it next year.
That's right. It won't rot. It'll stay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Pierre, welcome back.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, good. So just a brief thing here. Maybe you remember this little lamp, and I wanted to show you that I put your sticker to good use.
We actually send out the stickers.
Proof.
That is proof. That's evidence.
That's proof. Today I wanted to show you my version of the thermal camera using the feather wing with the Philips thermal imaging sensor. I don't remember the reference of it. Yeah. Anyway, the thing is, I was a bit, I was not too much eager to include the power calculation inside a Raspberry Pi to do the bicubic interpolation, because in a way it's cheating. It kind of suggests that there are actually more data than there actually are. But on the other hand, also, there are simple ways to do this purely on an analogical, in an analogical way. Okay. So I simply used a feather M0 and the dedicated feather wing. And what I did is build this little case with wood. On the back side, there is an 8x8 neopixel matrix. And on the front side, roughly 1.5 centimeters away, it's frosted plexiglass. And the frosted plexiglass basically does a physical bicubic interpolation. So you don't need any, numerical overkill to get the same result, sort of. I'll just turn it on. Of course, it's very bright, although it's only at 15% of total brightness. These neopixel matrices are really awesome. So if I just show it here, you won't see anything. So allow me maybe to just, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Frame. So what the red blob behind would be my head. The blue blobs on each side are just the window behind me. And if I dedicate it away, I don't know if you can see that.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I'm waving my hand here. Okay.
Yeah.
In front of the thing. The actual thing actually looks better, but it's very bright, and so the camera has trouble doing that. The last trick in this here, so it's portable because I included a LiPo battery. But the last thing that I did was that if you plug the thing inside your computer running the monitor on the IDE, the Arduino IDE monitor, then it will spit out every half second the average central temperature. And that's the reason why you may see this little dot here, which marks the central, the exact center of the frame. And I installed a small laser diode. Maybe you can see, that is pointing exactly at the center of the frame. So you just aim at a given object, plug the thing into your computer, and then you can read the quantitative measurement of the temperature. And if you don't want to I mean, if you want to get it wireless, then you're just left with the qualitative color-based thermal imaging.
Awesome. Well,
and that's about it.
That's a perfect camera. Nice work.
You can collect another as seen on a show and tell sticker and measure its temperature. Thank you so much, Pierre. Great project. All right, and last up, Dan, we'll go to you if you can keep it to about a minute.
We gotta go.
We gotta go, but if you can do it, do it.
And unmute your mic.
Oh, I think you might have some
internet.
You are frozen.
Working?
Yeah. It's okay. I think you're a little frozen here. Do you want to try to come back next week? I get in like a frame a sec.
Yeah.
Hold up your project so we can get like a frame. We'll be able to see if we can even guess what it is. Can you hold up your project? It is. Oh, okay. That's the snow globe with a circuit playground.
Circuit playground in it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna do stuff.
It will do stuff.
Okay.
That looks like
a spinning thing.
That looks like something spins.
Something
like, maybe it'll spin inside.
Yeah, yeah.
And
there's a motor.
It'll make the snow go really fast inside of it.
That'd be cool.
I think we're getting close. Okay, that's a pretty good maker.
All right, good.
All right, come back next week, and
all right, thanks everybody.
We'll get you on again. Okay.
Have a show. Sophie, Scott, Pierre, Neil Pedro, Melissa, Dan, and Blitz City.
We will see you on Ask an Engineer. It's a big, giant show. It's probably going to be more than an hour this week because we're catching up.
That's where we gotta go.
Last week was AdaBox unboxing. So if you like CircuitPython, if you like 3D printing, if you like lots of cool videos, if you like open source hardware news, if you like stuff from our jobs board, if you like make code, if you like all this stuff, this is our show, and we have a billion new products. I was freaking out.
See you soon.
Okay. All right. Bye, everybody.